Hey, so yeah, I'm right here at the beach. This is a continuation of episode 3. I'm gonna edit the video with my phone. Hopefully the phone editor lets me edit the video. Because I had to stop since I got near the road. I went to Walmart. Yeah, I went to the Walmart and had to get a lighter. Obviously you remember that. But yeah, it was crazy. I went to the liquor store next to Walmart was closed, the Walmart liquor store. So I went over to Circle K a little bit further. And I got my beer and I got a can of Arnold Palmer to drink. I'm gonna get a lot more water when I go the other way today, but I got that drink at least for this afternoon. Well, I've got to eat some apples, but I ate a lot, so I'm good for a bit. These 2 apples is plenty. But yeah, on Circle K, I didn't have enough money to get the lighter, so I did this hustle. I don't try to do this hustle. I don't do it on purpose, but I tell them, I'm like 20 cents short or something. And sometimes they do it because they got spare change. But yeah, lady ended up just having an extra lighter, and she gave me her lighter at Circle K. And then when I went back to Walmart, because the liquor store had opened by 10 a.m., so I went into there, and I got a couple shots, and I had my beer, but I want a couple shots to go with it, because that's just how much I drink. I drink like a strong beer, a couple shots. And their shots there were only 77 cents. So I could have gotten 2 shots with what I had. If the guy knew I was broke and I wanted some tobacco too, I wanted just a Black and Mild or something, just a cigar. I like to have a cigar here and there. I smoke weed mainly. I quit cigarettes. I smoke weed, but I just mix tobacco with my weed, or have a cigar here and there. I just don't do cigarettes. Sometimes I smoke, a cigarette I find on the ground, sure, because I'm not afraid of germs, and I still like cigarettes, but I won't buy a pack. As long as I don't buy a pack, then I quit. But damn, it's nice and sunny out here. I mean, you can't complain about being homeless around here. You get more being homeless, and I really think that this is all just because I'm in good enough physical shape to walk this distance. Because any one of these other homeless people could come out here and hang out with me, and I think it could be easier for both of us, but yeah, most people around here are homeless because they're disabled, or they're older, have drug problems, so they don't walk this far. But yeah, it's a nice day. It's not too hot. It's supposed to get a little bit cooler next few days. Not too much rain. I know I'll have energy to get some work done at the site soon. It was a long walk, so I decided to rest here because I know this lake has a better breeze than my campsite. And I still got a breeze over there, so it's perfect over there. But yeah, this place, they dirt bike along this beach. They just don't go around the lake anymore since it flooded. And yeah, I showed you that picture window. I walked by that. I know I'm gonna get that for my lodge. And what was the other thing I was gonna say? But no, yeah, I work at a liquor store. It's just a 40-minute walk north. Walmart is about a 40-minute walk south. Both ways, mostly through the woods. But yeah, I like to drink. I'm not a full-blown alcoholic. I'm not drinking in a way that's killing me. I just, I like a beer. I'm from fucking Switzerland. I'm from Germany area. French too, We like to have beer for breakfast, lunch, and dinner sometimes. It's okay here. It's okay to do that. I just don't drive, so you know, the reason I can't drive isn't because I drank and drive. I actually lost my license because I smoked weed and drove. The stupid cop, you know, he just ruined me because of that. But I always felt like smoking weed and driving was okay because it keeps you the road rage away. But drinking and driving, I always kind of disagreed with, because I do, you know, when I get too drunk, definitely can't drive. You know, down here they don't make a big deal out of it because people have been, you know, they work real hard down here. Some people have had some shitty lives down here, and even though it's warm here, it's not cold like up north. You know, life still gets kind of rough. And it's okay to just drink a little bit. But when you drink and drive, man, you cannot drink too much. You gotta keep that real low. You know, and you gotta avoid that if you do. But I really never did. I'm just saying I don't care that people do, because driving to me is already a sin. It's a sin to drive. When you drive, you're cheating the entire resource system of the earth. There's a natural balance to this resource system, and when you drive, you're cheating it. Some people, they drive in a way that they don't cheat it, and they don't drive as much as other people. But I am just naturally the type who's going to drive too much anyways, so I'm glad that I can't drive. But yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat these videos, you know. I'm not going to do no drugs in these videos, other than my typical weed, but I'm going to be drinking a lot usually in these. I like to drink. I work at a liquor store. I stock the beer cooler. I've got a serious passion for beer. Yeah, right now I'm about to go back to my campsite and just chill for a little bit before I go down and hang out with my family and go to work tonight. Right now my job, the beer cooler, is actually broken and they've got to fix it, so they're not giving me very many hours the next few days. But when I get some hours and I save some money, I'm just gonna, you know, get that glass cutter, cut that picture window, which the only reason I want to do that in a hurry is in case the wind or a tree breaks it. I don't want it to break. I want to take it to my spot and keep it safe as I landscape it and collect lumber for my hut, cabin, lodge, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be, I'm not, you know, yeah, obviously I worry about people bitching about me out here. I really don't think they will. I've been coming out here since 2011, and I can visually see how few people have really come out here since then even. It's really not been much. And how far back I went, no one will see me. So really I could homestead there. You know, I could even bring chickens and a dog out here. Some pigs. But I don't do farm work like that. I already got a job, so I can get the food here with my own money. You know, we're gonna have a tequila bar. It's gonna be real nice. It's gonna be nice out here. It's gonna be like Gemini Springs, but it's gonna be a tequila bar. Beer cooler. I'm gonna have a little sign that says help yourself to the water and the beer. So yeah, I'm just a Floridian homeless guy. I just happen to live in a nice spot. I'm healthy, so I can walk really far. And I love YouTube. I love posting YouTube videos. This is going to be a fun new side hobby for me to do while I'm out here. But yeah, this is the conclusion of episode 3. And the next episode, I have no clue what I'm going to be doing. I don't know if I'm going to be working or if I'm going to be bringing some more products out here to make my shelter more comfortable as I work. Or if maybe I'll just, you know, get a bug up my butt to collect some logs or do some clearing. I don't know. But I hope you're getting a good idea of what it is like to be homeless out here. You know, you're going to get thirsty. Your back is going to hurt. Your feet are going to get blisters. Your legs are going to get cramps. You're going to possibly turn to hard drugs. that too much other shit goes wrong, and I have, but I've been clean of hard drugs for a few weeks now. And I know this is a great place to do some coke or some meth and shit, and fucking jack off or bring a hole back to your tent. I ain't gonna do all that. Right now, I'm more in the homesteading mindset, and I'm so happy and at peace out here that I have no desire to do any hard drugs. I just know I need my weed, my tobacco, and my beer. You know, that shit's not drugs. People think those are drugs. Yeah, but technically sugar and caffeine are drugs. So thank you for watching, and I hope I get enough viewers to where some camping company sends me some equipment to test out. If I can test out some camping gear out here, like a little coffee maker or a battery supply, a canopy type of tent thing, anything they have that you think I can carry out here in a duffel bag that I can test out, I'll totally do it. I mean, that would be amazing. So have a good day, and I don't think I'm gonna post any more videos today. I'll just make a video tomorrow, and I'm sure something will happen from now until tomorrow that will be interesting for another video. Thank you. Okay, so I decided to make a video walking from the big lake most of the way to the trail that goes to the main road that I'm going to take to go down to Walmart this morning. But this lake had a sand, you could dirt bike around it, ride the golf cart around it, but yeah, it all flooded over a couple years ago, like I said 100 times in the other video. So yeah, I'm at this lake and I don't have much time, so I'm gonna start my walk, and I'm just gonna give you a first person look at the trail I go down, and I'm gonna walk basically until I get to that picture window, and I'll be able to just show you, you know, what most of my life has been like here, because yeah, I have to just walk out of here every time I go anywhere, and I'm trying to get to a point where I don't have to walk as much once I get some more stuff stocked up. Yeah, I know my way around here pretty well. That way it goes to my place. And you know, the sandy area I showed earlier. Since this is my third video, I know I'm still not a good cameraman. I'm gonna try not to talk too much either, and just show you what the walk to Walmart looks like. Maybe we'll see an animal. Yeah, there's all woods around us. There's an apartment complex across the woods from here. But it's quite a distance. Yeah, during fall and winter you can bushwhack here pretty good. You can plow right through these bushes. But right now it's, you know, it's summertime, so it's spider season. Just a little spider web so far. If we get to the big yellow and black spider, and you know, I think hopefully I get enough viewers to where the viewers can tell me the names of some of these plants and, you know, the types of spiders that they are and everything, because I've never been good at that. It's never helped me to, you know, identify things. I just see them for as they are through my own mind, and I pay attention to what is dangerous about it, and I learn as I go. ticks are the most dangerous thing out here. Spiders aren't as bothersome. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you this spot. I think I know whose spot this is. It could be a different guy's, or could have been more than one person that came back here for a while. I'm not trying to investigate his spot. I don't want to know why there's a Lilo and Stitch sneaker out here. That's creepy. This crate, you know, is broken, so I couldn't use that to sit on. I found this a while ago. And yeah, this is a sign right here. Homeless, anything is a blessing. God bless. But I don't know why that shit creeps me out when I see a kid's stuff, but whatever. Maybe a kid just came out here too once. Or maybe that dude is fucked up, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't talk much. He just is a homeless guy. I don't think it couldn't be a different guy anyway. I don't know. Yeah, there's some creepy stuff I found out here. It's not really that creepy to me because I've come out here for a long time. I know I said the last video 2021. I actually meant 2011. Yeah, I just got the decade mixed up. Yeah, 2011. I started exploring out here. I came in through a whole different route. Apparently, earlier than that, a woman was raped and murdered out here a long time ago. So a lot of locals are afraid to come out here, but you know, up north it's creepier than this. Washington State, you know, the woods are way creepier. People are creepier in the cities too. Florida is like wild and crazy, you know, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not as bad as other cities, that's for sure. We're coming up on another spot. I'll have to show you. This is, you know, another area. Someone camped out on this road. You can actually drive a vehicle to now. Most people are not going to drive a vehicle down that road. You can see the lake again down that trail. But yeah, oh yeah, the spot I wanted to show you is over here. I don't know what happened over here, but he might have been cooking meth or not. I don't know, or I don't really care that much. But he had a shelf here, and it was dirty, it's stupid, I don't want it at my site. But then it looks like he was out here in wintertime, so I don't know if he was really cooking meth or anything. I don't know where that trail goes either, actually, but he must have come out here during the hurricane season because, yeah, that's a bathtub right there. Yeah, he's got a bathtub, and he put out just a bunch of heavy boards over it, and it's just funny as hell. I'm hoping it was that homeless guy I know, because it's just really funny to imagine him in the tub screaming, crying in the hurricane. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's just funny. It reminds me of Castaway. That poor guy. Like, you know, a guy has got a sign like that. Sometimes, yeah, they do it because they just get money. But the way this guy lives, I can tell he wasn't an outdoors person, and he must have went homeless just at completely wrong time in his life. So, yeah, that sucks, but he's a nice guy. I talked to him. He's got an e-bike now, and he lives much closer to the stores. And I've seen him hold a lot of cash, so he gets by pretty good. Homelessness isn't the same here as it was back before, like, the coronavirus. Back before the coronavirus, I felt like things around Florida became a bit different, you know. Like, there used to be a lot of just wild people that, you know, they were just too wild for the rest of the country. And they were kind of annoying sometimes, but, you know, I've lived here a long time now, and I work at a liquor store, so I met all those people, and yeah, I found that Florida is actually got pretty nice people. It's pretty nice compared to the places that I lived before. Yeah, I haven't explored back there, and I don't want to. I want to talk a little quiet just thinking about this spot, 'cause that's the direction to Walmart. And, you know, people aren't going to walk way out to where I go to sleep. They go over there. I just don't want to bother them. Yeah, I've already hung out and talked to a lot of different homeless people because I was living in the house, and I might as well have just been homeless. The house sucks so much. That's the truth about life. You already go through part of life where it feels like as bad as being homeless. And you won't be homeless, but maybe you work a 12-hour shift 6 days a week. And you live in some, you know, place with shitty weather at the same time, you know. That's just as bad as being homeless. Right now, I'm kind of just doing what I naturally can do. And I enjoy it. I'm really enjoying this. I just don't have a driver's license, so if I did, I'd probably get a car. And just, you know, I'd still like to live like this, but I would just travel more. I've been in Florida for a long time now, and it's too hot down here. So yeah, we're almost to the window. I haven't seen any wildlife. I saw a turtle here the other day. He actually has squiggly tracks that he left. He walked all down the trail. It's too hard to see now after it rained. Oh, here's the window. Yep. Someone left this big window here. And obviously this thing will be heavy as fuck. It's about as heavy as that pallet. So, yeah, I mean, it works out great. I'm glad he just left it here like this. I'm glad it hasn't broken yet. I don't have money to get a glass cutter yet, but no matter how thick that is, they say those glass cutters will work on it. So yeah, I'm going to measure this. I'll probably cut it 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to figure out where I want my windows on the lodge if I do actually build this. And then yeah, I can carry them one at a time over there. It won't be as hard to carry them, 3 of them. So I know these aren't going to be the funnest videos. It's kind of a homeless Floridian video, but you never know what kind of animals I might run into. No, yeah, it's going to be boring. I just like this place though. I just think I'm a lucky person. I went homeless at the right time because I still have a job nearby. I'm really just saving money on rent until I have enough for an apartment again. But since the road is coming up here, we're almost to the road, I'll end the video.